So I'm going to try to record this without coughing my head off. I'm recovering from acid reflux or something that was wrong with my stomach, and I've just been coughing like crazy all day. So we'll see how this goes. I'll try to not to make it too obnoxious. This time it's not going to be an update video, but more something that has really helped me as far as doing the channel and getting it to where it is because it's been doing well so far. We haven't hit another I won't get into the specifics because it's not an update video. But one of the things that has helped me obviously is being disciplined and basically doing stuff even when I don't want to and getting in a good routine and just staying in that really like motivated mindset. And one of the things that can make it difficult is if you have a bad experience, like a bad interaction, or something makes you feel humiliated, or you feel like a failure, like you just totally screw up at something. And that to me is, it's hard to then go and do things. And it's easy to go and fall into just essentially like doing comforting tasks because you're just looking for an escape. And uh, I was listening to a guy who talks about psychological stuff. He's not like one of the usual, like pretentious YouTube psychology guys. He's like from a small underground niche community. And I was listening to one of his videos, and he talked about this when people lose their jobs, where a lot of times, and this is an extreme example, but people will commit suicide. And what he said is it's basically like they lose their identity. And I don't think it's the exact same thing that I'm talking about, but I had this idea of my own in my head for a little bit. And when I heard him say that, it sort of struck a chord because I think it's sort of the same thing where it's like when you have these really bad experiences, you sort of it sort of like hurts your image of yourself, and especially if that's like in some way what what keeps you going, what keeps you really like working and motivated. Um, I think that's like it can be hard to recover from that, and it can be hard to do more things. So basically, what I'll do is I will just find something I'm good at, and I will just do that, like just a little task that I'm good at, and I'm not going to feel like doing it, but I just sort of use the logical part of my brain to overcome that defeatism because I know if I accomplish that task, if I do that thing, it's going to like I don't know, it's going to like it's going to manipulate my brain into essentially not seeing myself as a failure and a loser, and it's going to let me know I'm good at something again and that I essentially have some value. And to me that's been tremendously helpful because that used to be a thing that would derail me a lot if I'm to be honest. Is I'm riding high and I'm feeling really good, and then I have a bad experience and it's hard to get back to work. And I don't want to jinx myself, but I haven't had that experience in a while, and I think it's down to just doing these things. Like for me, some of it might just be maybe a simpler task related to the channel, writing a description for a video or something, like something that doesn't need to get done, but I can do it quickly, and I feel like I'm pretty good at writing. So, writing two paragraphs that will kind of give me a boost. I'll let myself know I'm good at this. It could be creating a thumbnail, and I'm not the best at that, but I've done some good ones, and I can at very least do something that looks okay. I think compared to a lot of thumbnails on YouTube. So doing a thing like that will just sort of it will sort of reaffirm your identity in a way, and then let you get on to uh, the stuff you really need to be doing. And I thought I was going to have more to say for this, but I do feel like it's just been a really useful thing, and I figured I would share it here. And to me, when I heard, the guy talking about you lose that sense of yourself, and I just thought that was like, wow, that's a microcosm of, or what I'm talking about. It's like a mini form. If you lose your job and you're contemplating suicide, that's a way bigger thing. But I think it's a little bit, I don't know, it's a little bit of the same. There's definitely crossover there. And I think the key to remember is you're not going to feel like doing that good thing, but you just got to like truck along through it. Like let that logic get through the emotional part of your head that doesn't want to do it. And maybe find a trick for yourself to remind yourself to do that, whatever it takes, really. And, once you get that done, it might put you on a better route to getting things done. Anyways, before I ramble too much, I'm gonna wrap this up here. Oh, what's this? There's like some sirens going off. I'm in the library parking lot right now, so excuse me. Yeah, hopefully next week I will have an update on the channel. Things have been going good, and I'm hoping to make them even better for the next update video.